Hello, and today we're going to be following Hannah doing a two-layer reduction print where the first layer includes this absolutely whopping Colourfade. How many colours have we got here? About
1, 2, 3, 4, but they
blend to
they're
make a new colour.
blending. So yeah, getting the green from blue and yellow. There's a bit of an orange there,
Yeah,
and a purple there.
I see. Yeah, cool. So what we've got here is an absolutely massive roller, the biggest Durathene roller you can get from Lawrence Art Supplies, which allows you to do this huge fade. Obviously, the smaller your roller is, the less you're able to do that. You need that wide surface area to be able to do this. And Hannah is using Fluorescent inks by Hawthorne this time. Hawthorne printmakers, yeah, they do these lovely fluorescent colours. And the way this is done is using these palette knives. Blobs of each of the colours are dotted along at the top of your inking plate like this. Just pop them all next to each other, and then your roller really does all the work after that. You then pick your roller up and roll those colours down, budge the roller sort of to your left and right a little rather than just going straight up and down, and that forces the colours to meet each other, and that's when you start to get this lovely fade, this gradient that is caused by the colours meeting each other and the roller repetitively going over it again and again makes it blend more and more and more, and that's what gives you this. You could never achieve something like this just with a paintbrush. It's really unique to printmaking, this, and it really is down to having a good roller, I'd say. So yeah, Hannah has inked up her block. What she's done is, the first layer of her print is going to literally just be what you can see on this inking plate. She has not cut into her lino yet. She has just inked up the raw bit of lino, so it's going to be a backdrop to the next layer. So she's inked it up and she's running it through the press now, and then we'll show you how it looks, and I'll let you know what the next stage is going to be. So yeah, really fun, different thing to be doing today, which is cool. But an experimental piece for you, isn't it, Han?
Yes, very. Not done a print like this before.
No. So here we go. There's a hell of a lot of ink on there, which is why this it gets so stuck to the lino. When you're doing a first a layer that's not got any carving in, you can be really generous with your ink, because you don't have the fear of the ink falling into the crevices of the carving you've made. So it's really nice to be able to really go for it with the ink, isn't it?
Yes.
So yes, that's the first layer done, and I'll just show you now. This is the print idea. So it is lots of people looking at fireworks, a big firework display. And so Hannah has done this big colour fade to basically everything that's white is on this image here is going to be this Colourfade that you've just seen. So that landscape will be the background of this image, and it will be like the colours that the fireworks have created in the sky, and also reflecting onto all the people's faces. So after she's printed all of these, the next stage will be to carve a second layer, bring all those people and shapes in the sky to life, and then she'll be printing in a Prussian blue, like a really nice dark blue colour on top. So yes, that's it for now, and we will film again when Hannah prints the second stage. Hannah is now printing layer 2 of her big print that she started the other day with the big Colourfade in it. So here is the same block that she's carved into this scene of people watching a fireworks display, and she's using the big roller again. She's doing this wasn't her plan to start with, but she's doing a Colourfade on top of a Colourfade, because she was going to do dark blue directly on top of this, but I'll just quickly remind you of first layer. As you can see, there is quite a bit of dark blue already and purple already on this first layer. So when she printed on top of that, she lost all the detail in this area here. Yep, you can take it away here. So she is doing half and half of this edition. She's doing half with a really dark blue, almost black on top, where it just about manages to make that dark bluey purple bit on the first layer. You can just about see the difference between the two layers. And she's doing this other one, which she's doing right now, with this interesting fade on top. So she's putting it through the press now, and then you'll be able to see how it looks. Yeah, quite unusual to do a fade on top of a fade, but I've already seen how this looks, and it really does work. So let's have a look. This is about as exciting as big reveals get, I have to say. Such a pleasure to look at. There we go. So we've got this blue to green layer on top of what was a red to green to blue to red layer, and it really works. So I'll show you now the two next to each other. We were having a little chat about this just now with our housemates, and we all feel like both look really strong. So this is the one with the Prussian blue. Is that right, Prussian blue?
Yes.
On top of the first layer. As you can see, the Prussian blue, it's different enough to this blue here for it to show that underlayer. So that looks great, proper night sky. And then you've got this very cool, quite surreal looking one here with a mid blue fading to a green on top. So yeah, look at them both together. They're giving quite a nice choice here of two different prints in the same edition. Or is it going to be two separate editions? Going to do two sets of 10 or?
Yes.
Yeah.
10 of each.
Cool. So yeah, really think they've come out great. This was a very experimental piece for Hannah, and I think she's pretty pleased with how it's come out. And yeah, I really can't choose my favourite. They really are both brilliant. So there you go, guys. Colourfade on top of a Colourfade. We weren't expecting that. And yeah, showing you how to do a Colourfade in general. And here they all are drying up there. And Hannah will continue now. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and this print will be listed on Hannah's website very soon. Thanks for watching.